also be working conjunct. So the check is that when I come here, I'm making contact with his weapon, sliding down his weapon. Not coming around and just hitting. It's a slide. Up, down the way. Up, down the way. We're doing stages like that. Up, down the way. You can hear the wood. Okay, try it.
Right. Thank you very much.
Okay. And don't let the tip drop.
Right.
Keep the parallel to the deck. Try not to move his weapon as you go around. Don't
Right.
pick it up.
Right.
To it, around it. Yes. That's it.
Right.
Oops. Yes.
Right.
That's it. Don't drop the tip. Try not to pick it up when we go around it. It's the right hand lowers versus the left hand lifting. Classic Jiu-jitsu. Keep that tip up. Up. There you go. Okay, so now as you're going, that's what's happening here. Up this. Up this. Up to it, around it. Up to it, around it. Up to it, around it. Okay? Let's put it together.
Right. Right.
Still taking Kemi.
Right. Thank you very much. Right.
So remember the first time I did it, you guys didn't notice the slide. Okay, so don't have so much diction there. It's fluid, like the wind. Hits around, okay?
Right.
We did a pause already.
Right.
2 more.
Right.
that tip up, right hand down. Yes. Midfoot weight. The ability to run forward if needed. Okay, let's do the detail on the sword. So these Aiki adhesions where I make contact and slide down something and go around it, it's still mid-range grappling. Close range grappling is when he holds the Joe, right, and I'm sitting here and trying to crank this thing out of it. But I'm doing mid-range grappling. So in mid-range grappling, you have to reach out and touch these things. I'm not gonna wait here. I'm not gonna wait here for him to hit me. So no. And where do I reach out? I reach out in the yin space. So he has to go slow, and we have to watch his tip. There. His tip's close to the line, and then it goes around to the outside, and then back down. So it's coming up yang, yin to yang. So in the yin phase, I'm going to reach out for it. I'll show you it's ever so slight. Boom here. Reach out. Here, just be smooth. I can do it. Smooth. Ever so slight. Perfect. So pay attention. He makes contact with me. And when he goes out, I roll around. Comes back in, and I yield it. Good, smooth, please. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
No subas necessary. He's never going to hit my hands. And you can see the energy just can go back. Okay? Try it.
Okay. Direction.
Don't sit there and wait. There's a moment you can slightly reach.
Okay.
Just the tip. Less. Good. Good. Finish it. Don't freak out, okay? You have a job to do.
Hi.
That he was freaking out too.
Hi.
You just go. You have the intention of that pre-assault attack. You get it? And you're like, fuck this, I'm going. You're not going to stop that because the guy did that. Do you understand? So you feel his sword go, you're going to smash through it. Okay? Don't let it freak you out that it's touching you. Go. Just do your move like before. Okay, so each time in these sets aren't like Kihon. In Kihon, we talked about how the uke has a prescription. A grab, let's say for some sort of grab, the spinal displacement, and then don't seek control. Neither going for Nage or trying to get out of Nage's control. Neither of those are right. Okay, these are more like one-step sparring. So each time we add to it, you're working on your move. He's working on the counter to that move. Got it? Okay. So it's not my job, unless the teacher would tell you, hey, let's work together, because we don't know the technique. We do that sometimes. But we've been doing this part, so I'm not asking the Joe guy to do anything. I'm not telling him to stop doing anything. I'm telling the Boken guy how to do something for someone who's doing that move, okay? And so each time we add to it, you get to work on that one basic on that side of the form. How to do it, and how to use the counter against the counter, okay? All right, if I need cooperation, I'll tell you, okay? All right, so I'm doing that same thing. He's going like that. I go. I'm going to come around and hit. So we'll go slow so you can see it. Kiri-Gaeshi. Reach. Absorb the line. Out. Move into the line. So at hand height, my shoulders. Hand height for my, shoulder height for my hands. I should be hitting men. Oh, no, too close. Oh, oh. All right, let's try it. Here you guys. Start out slow. Teacher come back. Okay, go. Comes from the back of the head down the center line.
Yes.
A little slower. And more yield. If I have if he presses down on my shoulders at all, I can't do the move. So slower. Still got you. You feel it going around you. Okay? Try it again. Move to the middle, please. There you go. Even slower, Adam. Don't hit him. One more. Still getting you. Switch roles. So this time we're not going to let go of the sword. Okay, we only get the one move, not 3 steps. Come from the back of your head because you're going to slice him down to his tailbone. Okay, let's watch the detail. You're going to see contact early. When you made the chest move. Go back. So the back foot is going to move. It starts to drop. Front foot comes out this way. Boom. Go slow but smooth. Back foot moves. face left. His weapon should hit air. But I don't lose contact. If you point your tip down more, when you come up, it won't feel his jaw winning. Go under your sword. Go under your sword. When you move, go under your sword, not your sword over your head. Your target is high, but your mind's not high and your stance is not high. Alright, let's start now and work. I work with you. So you gotta get in range, pull your body in. There you go. So that's after the first game, so that's 3. It's the target. Yeah, so I would take this foot and come forward versus out. That's too many steps. Okay. And go, stop there. Good, that was good. Keep going. Good. The same thing, don't come back up. There's still some pressure right there. Get rid of that by pointing your tip lower, even more angle, and going lower yourself. That's it. And then bring it around the back of your body, straight down your spine. All right, let's watch this next. So we already know, don't move, don't fight with your arms. Okay? You move your body. So, when I'm going here, no, don't move your hands to the left. Go slow, okay? He's coming here. Okay. What I'm going to do is keep my hands on my center. My hands go up my center, and I move my body. You see? Step under my sword. Don't come around. Fade. 1. So in order to do this, if I'm here and I allow for 2 straight at angle, okay? And I'm trying to pull it up, it'll tend to hit you because, rewind the film. This has another rotation coming back, and it tends to go. So I want to keep my sword at a 45-degree angle. here, but it's heavy. You see, you feel it?
Right.
He got some of me. So I have to lower myself as I do all that. Not this. Not this. Hit. Hit. There's a window where it goes around you. Okay? And you have to fit in that window.
Right.
Okay? Try it.
Right.
Back to threes.
Okay.
I had to lower. My hands came up my center. I had to get underneath. I had to move forward so that the sword can go around me and not me moving the sword around me.
Right.
I lower to go under the sword. I move forward so the sword goes around me. Yes. But now, as you can see, when you finish your otosh, he's cutting you too.
Right.
Okay? All right, work on that, and we'll work on that.
Right.
So you have to go under your hands and forward of it coming behind you. There's that. The slightest little bite is going to have that. Let it come around. That part. We have to get rid of that part. You're pushing up. You're pushing up. You gotta feel we're going so slow that it's not amplified enough. You can feel it. Better. Is any amplification? We'll take it. That part. That part. Disappear. See? This hits nothing. This hits at the same time. I'll do the lift again. That little lift. It's nothing. Okay? And you can hear the wood scrape. Okay? Try it again. Breathe out. Breathe out. Settle. Okay? Alright, we'll go on. We'll keep working on that.
Okay. Nice.
What you will feel is the void, that void feeling. When you feel it, you have to stop. You've lost the yang. Okay? When you keep feeling the resistance, I would keep going. Smash that thing into its leg. Okay? But when you feel the void, it looks completely void, it'll feel like, whoa! And you respond to that. And you get the hell out of it. Where do you go? You face him up the circle. Okay? Sword cut kept going. You missed. Foot's pointed at him, and you're on the back foot. Okay? You don't have to be a million miles away. In fact, you'll find that hard. If you are really committing on this shot, you gotta go forward. Okay? It's very hard to reverse your energy. So don't ask for a lot, just go like, whoa, okay. That is gonna miss. Good. Okay? Try.
Okay. March. License.
Not running away, just not getting cut.
Okay.
And keep looking at him. Don't come up, stay down. See how close you can get. Stay right out of leg range. Right out of sword range. Okay. Make sure you're oriented at him. Your feet are underneath your hips. We don't know what angle we're going to move at, so be as neutral as possible. Try not to go backwards. Move up the circle. And cut where he was, not where you know he's going to go. Because your cut should have been done by that time, right? Fix the footwork. Go slower, Ronan.
Okay.
We're going to stay slow. Good. That's it. Good tempo. Too many steps. Don't go backwards, move up the circle. That weapon pointed at him. The right hand stays exactly where the power line is. One fist width away. Point it in. Okay, try it.
はい。お願いします。
Slower than we were doing it. Smoother.
はいはい。
It's new. What this is doing is helping me not move into close range grappling.
はい。
Nice and slow. Good. All right, guard around again. Like that. And
お願いします。
nice and slow, nice and smooth. Slower. And again, only 2 steps. 1, 2. We're gonna go really slow and smooth. Slow. Good. Slower. Oh, that's it. Good. Again. That was the right time to do it. When you felt it did nothing, get out of it. Okay? So finish your movement. No move goes. That's it. Ready? Okay. Slower, calmer. Good. Again. But don't be so close though. There you go. Slow and smooth and calm. Good. And then low. Low. Right up. Good. More calmness in it, more presence. Breathe. Okay, all right, let's carry on.
お願いします。
So I do that move, gotta go really slow. Come up. Here. Just wind it up. This is the move you did, right? At the beginning. Here. It's just bigger. Wind. Okay? We're gonna do these stages. Wind. He'll stop at men. I'll move, wind. I'm gonna come around, now, parallel to the deck. Wind, boom, he stops. 1, 2, good. Around, parallel to the deck. Right hand stays on your power line on the Zhongding. Underneath you. Now go forward with it. Okay? Let's try slow and mechanical like that. Embryonic.
はい。お願いします。お願いします。
Good. Slide on the boken. Slide down the boken.
はい。
Don't point the tip down.
はい。
To point the tip down, you've got to lift the power hand. The power hand is the back hand. You get it? You think you're pushing the tip down, but you're lifting the power hand. You don't want to lift the power hand. Power hand, boom, throws it all the way down. Okay? One more.
はい。お願いします。
Okay, cycle through.
はい。
Men. Reach out. Gather it.
はい。
And take ukemi. Because when we hit that thing, it's going to go flying down and to the left. So stay non-resistant to the sword, to the joke. Slow. Down it. Good. Don't get pinned on your feet or your shoulders or your hands. Men. Leave your sword up at head level until he moves. Stay up there. Good. Come and cut. Yep, make contact, Chris.
はい。
Down. Good. And you change the first move for no apparent reason, Chris.
はい。
Don't get so close that he just reaches out and nicks your fingers, okay? Come up. Good. Slow down and bring it to the top of your head by rolling it into place. You gotta go way slower, way smoother. Okay, move first. Yep, and now just roll it till it's on the top of your head. Your right hand's on the top of your head. Roll your wrist more, even more. Yes. Okay, and then come around the contention point. Yep, don't move into him. Stay at your advantage. Slide down the weapon. Drop the right hand, not the tip. Good. Slower and smoother. Move up and out of range. Roll it to the top of your head. Come around it. Whoops. Try it again. Don't move his weapon. Move the right hand and you'll come around it. Don't move his weapon. Okay, good. This is one of those things that's hard to imagine. This is those things like Aikido. Aikido uses just like this technique here. You're like, the only way I can get him to go back is to do that. You see? But this one works too. Or this morning, like the only way I can get him to turn is that I turn me. Or the X pattern. I'm going to trace the X pattern with my body. And no. I made the pattern manifests, but I never draw the pattern. Okay? So his sword is going to go down when I do this move. And down to the left, you see? But I didn't move my weapon to the left. My weapon is literally coming down this side. That's what it's doing. So our drill here embryonically is I know that's my movement. And I'm going to lower my height so I can get and keep contact. No. No. Without pushing it. Come around the other side, down the other side. Down the side. I don't want to move into that because his sword is going to the left. We'll do it slowly, control. You don't want to move into that because it's going to the left. So you have to stay out of range and let that thing go flying past you. So I'm out of range. I got tapped. I pushed it over. Okay, try it again.
Okay.
Rotating cross.
I think it's.
Very slow, smooth, and calmly. But we have no chance of non-contesting. Better. The closer your right hand is to your spine, the heavier that tip will be. Careful not to reach out. I gotta check if that will work. Nope, moved it to your right. The more we move it to the right, the less drop we're going to have because it's not vertically down. And the less vertical drop we have, the less pin we have on the feet, the more mobile he remains, the more likely he's going to defend my ski follow-up. If I pin his feet, boom, by the time he unpins it, I already skewered him, okay? So there's a martial reason, not just a philosophical yin-yang non-contestation reason, to not move it to the right. Leave it there, and the more vertically down your otoshi is, the more martially pinning you're going to have, okay? Keep going slow, training, calm training. Make the wood noises. Make the wood noise. You don't lower your sword. He lowers your sword. You don't resist him lowering your sword. That's the Ukemi rule, right? Take off all pull on your shoulder. I think your step on your left foot going out to lower your center is leaving your shoulder pushable. You're not rolling that at all, you. Good, Adam. Getting checked there then. Let's slow that down. Lighten the pressure. But don't take advantage of the lighter pressure. Keep your hands on the weapon. Keep going. We'll keep going. Confusing you, Kimmy. We're countering now. Do the kitty got the returning cut, not the absorption. The absorption's within the returning cut. Come down. Point it down. Don't move your feet. Leave them where they are. Top of your head, not someone else's head. There you go. Don't move your feet. You're stepping out with your left foot. To the right. We're going to work on these things over and over and over. All right, let's get to work. Again, don't move close to a knife fight. Go slow and smooth and calm. Get slow and smooth and calm. Try to keep one tempo. One tempo. Good. So we're in range, too close. So also kicking range, right? Slow and smooth and calm. One slow tempo. Yes. That was a tempo change. Good. Yes. Roll a little more. Good. And then it's just a game. Wait. Go to vertical first. Nope, don't move my weapon. You can't move my weapon. You cannot move my weight. So let me hold your joke. Okay? You're gonna start to drop your right hand. So don't move it. So that it comes to the other side. Don't move it, you're moving it. Go around it. Good. Now it drops. Boom. And don't point the tip down. So then I don't step on it and come over the top. Okay? Go. On smooth tempo. Good. Smooth tempo. Good. Whoops. Too close. Good. Make a cross at the top. There. Don't move it. You're fine. You're fine at the cross. Then come straight down. Boom. Don't drop the tip. Cool. Let me show this part. Watch, please. At this, I call this embryonic because this is not the actual timing of the strike. Okay. We can show the actual timing. That's the actual timing. So I don't block it. I attack the hands. Is what's happening. Okay. But to learn the geometry that I want it's right here. So you have experienced this already, where you miss. You see. And the reason that we miss is that I don't have the angle of what we call an angle of incidence. I establish the cross. And now there's no way I'm going to miss. So I make contact here, not over here. That's a very small thing to hit, you see? So I go perpendicular to the weapon system, then I can always hit it. So there's a perpendicular moment in all of these techniques. So perpendicular, then the roll. Right. And he goes, I come here, and I am going to go around this. There it is. Okay? Draw. So we're going to look for that cross. Whoa. Go around it, down it. Cross, down it. Okay, let's try that. Your right hand is going to have to move a little to the left. Can't go from here back here. It's going to go this way, then from there it goes down. All right. Okay? Let's try it. Hold, for this drill, hold your sword out there until they move your hands, which is the right and Kemi. Okay. Good. Won't change tempo. It's alright, we'll go. Okay, we're going to make that cross. Wait, don't move it. Try not to move it. Just a little joke game. Okay, stay there. Now don't move it. Just come down it. Boom. Underneath you. Okay. Don't change tempo. Tempo is revealing of the mind. The mind is going in and out. And so I'm late. You feel late, so you go fast. You're doing fine. Smooth breathing. Relax. Cross, down, try not to move it over, it'll happen on its own. Cross, down, straight down, don't worry, it's going to happen. You just bring your hand, that's it like that. That's it.
Okay,
yeah.
Almost to your outside.
Okay, however you think about it. If you pay attention, it's right down my center.
Okay. Right into the center. I seem to be.
Yeah. You're a little close. Good. Now you move me. And you're a little close, so I'll scoot back forward. Okay. Back up top. Go around it. Straight down. Move me ever so slightly. Leave it there in space. Go around it. You move it right there at the end. Yes, there it is. Go down, and you see you're at my spot. Okay? That's when you move it. dropping in the perpendicular. So I keep dropping, I come off. If he keeps cutting, it's too low. I only drop to go around this part, as if this is happening. You see? I don't want this whole transition to happen somewhere down. So when it's there in space, I have, if I don't lower, there's pressure, right? Going this way. So I lower to take that lateral pressure off, but it's high when I do it. Let your sword be relaxed, and it will follow you down, and it's too low. You see? I lower to go around it. I'm taking my left hand so you can tell I'm not driving. I just go around it and then I let it fall. So if you watch, I know I'm lowering, but if you watch where I am in the cross is up high, cross high. Okay? So try to cross as high as you can. Okay? Here we go. That's fine. Yep, you're fine. Still have this little urge, but then you catch yourself, okay? Let go of the urge and don't worry about catching yourself. So that's why it's important that you're out of that sword range, because you don't want to take it into you, okay? And also, like my overall strategy, he has a major advantage because of the length of his weapon, okay? So my overall strategy is always got to be close as much as possible. And at least generate the dilemma of closing, okay? that I can try other longer range things, okay, that might surprise him after he's used to and having to feel like he has to defend and close it. So if you look at the first move is the shorter weapon, trying to get inside his weapon. His defense is get outside of that weapon to go back to his advantage, okay? So as we're going, and I'm trying this, I would be trying this kind of stuff. See? If he moved inside the circle, then I would be thinking this, boom, okay? He has to go, where am I advantage? Outside the sword, which is outside the leg, okay? And then if you stay outside the sword, you can attack this sword from the inside as if you're on the outside. It's not going to hit you. He goes, boom. Okay? That's what we're trying to do. Back to threes. Right. Make sure you're not too close. You would have got kicked before you defended that cut. Okay? Come up underneath, perpendicular. That's it. Don't move it. Yes. Smooth one timing. Yes, one timing all the way through. One timing each rep too. Got it, guys? Not too slow, one fast. Just one timing, okay? You guys will only do reps of 2 before you change.
Yes, I see.
Good. One timing. Perpendicular underneath. Let's not start over. We already got there. Don't move it to the right. Just come down. Come down the other side. It's still being moved to the right. You want as pure a vertical drop as possible.
Yes, sir.
Slow and smooth. Reach out. Reach out, men. Don't change tempo.
Yes, sir.
So he doesn't have to feel like he has to protect his hands. That's better. And then you will let him move your poke. Slow and smooth, slow and smooth. Midfoot weight. cross higher, come straight down the hands. Don't move the sword out of the way. Don't pay what's going to happen. Straight down, sword, cross high, straight down. Better. Better, yes. Okay, we have to look at someone and notice. I swear. There's a lot of things you can do with grounding mechanics that you cannot do with external mechanics. So, to the extreme level, I've demonstrated several things this week on one leg. That's just stupid. Okay? You need a base. It's got to be low. Okay? And there's got to be distance between your feet. You see? For external. Okay? Because I am like this at the bottom, and I am not like this. Okay? And what this affords me to do is I have all my weight over what I'm doing and not on the side of what I'm doing. Okay? So, get your Joe. And again, it'll be hard for him. He doesn't really know how to do these things. So, do the Makiotoshi position. Okay? And if I wanted to try to lift this thing, it's not going to be possible. If he squats to the side of it, even if the hand is, you can move it back a little, even if it looks like it's close, but if he's not over it, then it's not as heavy, okay? So what you're going to do in this drill, we can do it with that this time around, okay, is, boom, you're going to finish, and then your partner will come out and lift up, straight up, the middle of the Joe. Okay? That's our drill now. Go. Okay. And you'll try to get your weight over that squat. I'm going to tell you, we're not pinned like the externalists will think we're pinned. We're heavy as fuck, and we're going to be every bit as mobile. Okay? So now I'm just answering the question, are we heavier? I'll then answer, are we mobile? Okay? So let's go. And you're lifting straight up the Joe between the two hands.
Just start from.
You do the whole form.
From the top. Right?
Yeah, from the top. So we get more reps. Nice and smooth. Make sure we're out of range. Down. Good. And then he's just going to lift up. Okay? Get your weight with the intention that don't let him lift that thing up, okay? I'll let you reposition after the Joe if you want. After you do the strike, if you want, reposition, okay? Okay. He's not gonna move. You do it? Okay, now make that middle part of the Joe as heavy as you possibly can. Okay? So how about we lift our butt a little bit more and try to get more weight forward on top of the Joe. Just a little more. You're right there. Just a little more than you are right now. That was much more than the first round. Here we go again. I don't care how you get there, and I'll let you move at the end. Okay, bend your knees more. Good, and move your weight over the top of that. Okay, and now he's going to try to lift. Be strong on there, in that part. Push down on it with your weight. Okay, now we'll stay there. Okay, and he'll get that grip. Now lower your butt more. Not forward, lower your butt more. Don't hold it yet. Don't hold it yet. Okay? And your butt is lower now. Okay? And now he'll lift. And put your butt a little higher. And bend your knees a little more. And now you're over the top. And now he'll lift. Okay? Guys, see that? Got that difference? So the more lifting resistance I can overcome, the more downward pressure I actually have. Okay? So watch now how I'm actually doing that same position. Okay? I'm going every time. Okay? From here, I'm going to withdraw and ski. The sword will move to the other side, so the right rib cage is open, and you stab that respiratory meridian. Boom, boom. Trying to puncture his lungs. Again, we'll go slow. Okay, try. Take a kemi so you don't get bruised. Okay, go. Don't run from it. Don't get punctured by it. Nice and slow and smooth. Withdraw the Joe and enter Idimi. Left foot, right foot. Good. Good. Push him away. Finish that move. Good. He'll do it. Just let your sword go this way, so this is exposed. We're really slow training right now, so we don't have all the momentum. Okay. Good. And he'll move you. not a lightsaber.
Hi.
You're not playing pool.
Senshin.
We're not playing pool.
Hi. Hi.
That would be pool.
Hi. One more, please.
Go slow, because you're not aware. Slow. Let your mind come in. Withdraw. So you're gonna do pull. You're gonna pull cue it through your circle hand and tag him with a sharp tag. Yeah. Here's what you're doing. This is what I'm doing. Why? I have to withdraw the joke because I'm on his weapon. I don't want him sticking to me. You see? So I withdraw the joke. It's going to come out. Boom. Okay? Boom. Boom. Out. One. Boom. Okay? Back. Down. On here. Clear his weapon. Out. Where do you think?
Under center.
Yep. On here. Boom. Body. Okay? Try it again.
Okay.
Out. You gotta time it. Back in. That would be bicep. Slow down here. Go down. Go down. Yep. Okay, now really slow down. Draw the jaw, clear it. That's all you need. Doesn't have to, you don't want it to come all the way back. I just want it off his weapon. Yep. Okay, and then you're gonna bring it back to center. Okay? Boom. And now you do your body. Don't let it come behind you. Keep it right underneath. And your body hits. That's it. So let's go back. Get in that position. Good. You clear his weapon. Clear. You're going to slide it through. That's it. And then you bring it to your power line, the Zhongding, right there. Okay? And then you use your stance, your footwork and your stance work. That's what moves me. Go. Let's, come on. Good. So look how you had to stay on that line. Because the other times you're ruddering. You're taking that back foot and going up the circle. Okay? Alright, try it again. Okay. Back to Zhongding, and then your body hits on the throwing architecture. So go back to the first drill that we did. Don't move your arms. Don't move your arms. Move the same thing here. This is what I said when you're using your bicep. Boom. Off the weapon. You're here. You were here. Then you went to here. That's what I said. Hold. Here. In. Okay? And you hold it in that position. Got it? Then your whole body hitting him. Okay? Try it again. On the straight line. Shifting to the front yang position. Back foot stays grounded. Back foot is pushing. Push. Don't move your arms at the end. If you want them to go back further, take a big step. Push more on the back foot. Clear? Zhongding, joust. Don't push. It's old habits, but you're aware, at least you know, right? You know, like, I push, okay? There's a whole bunch of people out there that think that's the way to go. Has no one ever stayed still like I did and went nowhere, okay? So you're ahead of the game. Keep going. We'll give it to you again. If we slow down, we can bring more of our processing mind in. Nice. Yep. And now we're going to slow down, come to the Zhongding line, hold position, parallel that joke, parallel the joke. Good. And you just hold that and you move your horse. That's it. That's it. Okay, cycle through.
Hi.
Chris, you doing it.
Hi.
Good, that's it. Slide it through your hand. Got it? Then slide it back to there.
Hi.
Slow down so you can think. Go.
Hi.
Down. Okay. Slide through the hand. Slide back through the. No. Slide back through the hand to Zhongdi. And then grab it. Don't shove it with your hand.
Hi.
If you're going faster than I'm talking, it's too fast for you. Obviously.
Hi.
Withdraw through the left. Push. Hold. Boom.
Hi.
Okay? Now, what Ronan is doing is once you start going that way, then you can follow. Okay? But you can't hit in the corkscrew.
Hi.
The corkscrew comes after you've displaced it. Okay? Alright. Thank each other.